Okay, hi. Hi there. My name is Anne-Marie Jakovic. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. I live in Oshawa, Ontario. Um, welcome. I hope you're all having a nice evening. It was a gorgeous day today. I was out for a walk, and yeah, it was lovely. And it's a nice evening too, so I'm not sure if anyone will join me tonight because it's such a nice night. But I will continue, and if you want to watch the replay, excellent. Um, so you can watch the replay on Facebook or over on YouTube. Um, so if you're on YouTube and it's your first time, and I would like you to think about subscribing to my channel. And if you like what I'm doing tonight, give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to get started, and hopefully someone will jump on and join me. If not, then that's okay. I'll just continue and you can see the replay. Okay, I'm just going to switch screens here. And go here. Okie dokie. So on the weekend, I took part in, well, let me just make sure my volume is up. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Yes, so on the weekend I took part in a team event. It's called a play date, and it was virtual. And I made this card that I'm going to make tonight. I made it for that, so I thought I would recreate it for you tonight. I really like this seasonal branches, even though in this description I think I put thoughtful branches, but that was wrong. Seasonal branches, because I guess it would do it all of the seasons. So there's a little stamp here, which would be, I guess, apple blossom, and then some flowers, some leaves, some branches. There's an apple, some individual leaves and flowers, and a little bird, and some nice little sentiments here. Yeah, so it'll be good for all the seasons. So, and it comes with, just see, it comes with dies to cut out the branches, the leaves and the flowers, and it's got 3 individual oops, my thing's in the way. 3 individual dies for the flowers, plus it comes with one I'm using tonight. Where did I put it? Yeah, it comes with, I don't know if you can see it, but this one, it cuts 3 out at the same time. Yeah, so it's a good bundle to have. But I'm just going to put this to the side and get started. Let's put my mouse out of the way here. Put it down here. Okie dokie. So we're going to, this is a book fold card. So we're going to start out with a base of Balmy Blue. So I scored at 5.5, and then I scored at another inch. So I scored it at 5.5 and then 6.5. But I'll be putting all of the measurements and everything on my blog. It'll be on my blog tomorrow. So this is what makes it into a book fold. So it open like that. Okay, so The first thing I'm going to do is this part right here. I'm wondering if you can see this properly. Let's bring this down a bit. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. There, that's a bit better. Oh, hi Jane, glad you're here. I don't know if you saw this card on the weekend that I made, but I'm doing the same card today that I did at the Junkies Play Day. So, and then I have a piece of basic white with a very small border around it, and then a piece of the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper, like that. So I'll just glue these two together. How are you doing, Jane? Seems like I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, tell me this is not going to work now. Okay. It gets clogged. Sometimes it gets clogged up if I don't put the lid right way, and then it comes out in a big blob. So I'm just going to put this on about here. And then I use the glue again. Oh, Jane, I thought you were retired. Sorry to hear you're having to work so much. So I'm just going to put this up so you can't see. Let's move my name out of the way. Oh, where is it? Manners. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be like that. And then I've got some ribbon. Hold on one sec. I just want to show you something. Hold on. Oops. So this was the ribbon. This is the only ribbon that I had to use for this. But I thought it was a bit too chunky for this card. So what I did was I got glue on my hands. I took the blue strip of ribbon off. So now I have some blue ribbon and some white ribbon. So, and it's quite easy to undo the stitching of it. So I'll just show you that. Let me just okay, so I'm just going to tie the ribbon around here before I glue it down. I'm going to use some tear and tape for this. I would use some of the Seal Plus adhesive, but I'm waiting for my order to come for that. I just want to make sure it's nice and strong here. okay. Let's undo the middle one. Let's put the ribbon on. And I'm going to undo this. And oops, to put this end. Okay, so then I'm just going to close it over. Make sure I've got that in the right spot here. Then, okay, so there. So that's the book fold part. So then we're going to use some basic white here. And also I embossed the vellum using, sorry, my arm is in the way. Use this embossing folder. It is called Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. It's part of the Countryside in suite. So I went ahead and embossed that ahead of time to save some time, and I'm just going to layer it on right on top and then put it right here. So to adhere this down, I'm going to use glue dots. You can use glue dots, or if you have paper pumpkin, you can use these little glue dots that come in the paper pumpkin kits. These are actually better for gluing on to vellum. I think I'll use these for today. And make sure I've got the right side here. We want it so that you can't see through the glue through the vellum. So if you're here, please say hello. So Jane, I'm sorry to hear you can't make it to the next class. This working business gets in the way, doesn't it? Okay, now I'm just going to take off these. Oops. I think I'll add another little bit of glue on the inside because that's going to be covered up. Okay, so then we're going to glue it on here. Okay, let's try that again. I just want to get it right on the edge. It's not quite on the edge here. Let's just give that a little trim. And then I'll just put this down here like this. I just might trim this one a little bit more. Okay, then let's just get some glue. Okay, so you can't really see the glue dots behind it, so that's good. So if you have any of these glue dots, they work great. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is some embossing. Which I'm not a fan of doing this on a video. But so it's a Country Corners stamp set, and I'm going to emboss it with white. So first thing, I'm going to use this little, we used to call it the embossing buddy, but I don't think it's called that anymore. So I'm just going to put the powder on first, so there's no static. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp up the stamp with Versamark. I'm using my Stamparatus because this is a big stamp, and I don't have my other block handy. And then, hope I've got this lined up properly. Let me just see. Let's push it down a bit. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and I'm just going to put it in a little tray here. So Stampin' Up! Sells this tray for the embossing, and I used some white embossing powder. Oh, hi Sherry, how are you doing? Having nice weather too? Let's see if this works. Okay. Let's just use my hands. Okay, and then let's get my heat tool. So this might be a little noisy, sorry. That's okay. Cameras off. Oh, that was noisy. Sorry about that. Okay, so there it is. And then I'm also while I've got all my embossing things out, I'm going to emboss sentiment here as well. While I'm at it, might as well then just going to actually still have some in my tray I can use. Sorry, I'm just going to use my heat tool again. I'm going to be fussy cutting this, so I don't really care about the outside. Normally I would brush those little speckles away, but not going to bother this time. So just move this out of the way. Okie dokie. What am I doing now? Where was it? Oh yes. So I'm just going to get my machine. Oops. And I'm going to use the dies that come with the Countryside Corner dies. And then I'm just going to cut out this one right here. Let's move this. Make sure I've got it lined up properly. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Nope. Don't have it quite on here properly. Now I moved it again. It was so nice going out for a walk today. Okay, you could go ahead and cut all the other ones out, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to use this, and then I went ahead and I cut this one out, so I'm just going to layer it like that. But I'm going to stamp this first. Okay, so I'm using, excuse me, I'm using the leaves from the seasonal branches. and I'm stamping them in Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Okay. I don't think I got enough ink on that. Then I'm going to colour it. I think I did it like this, like so. And then I'm going to use some of the stamping blends. I'm using Old Olive. It's actually quite warm in my craft room, but it was kind of noisy outside, so I closed the windows. So I know it's not very interesting watching someone else colour, but I'll be as quick as I can. I do like colouring though. What about you? Do you like colouring? So I go to Weight Watchers, and this week with Weight Watchers they're having a challenge. So this week, every day that we go out, they give you something like, the first day it was take a picture of flowers on your walk, and the next day it was take a picture of something red, and then today it was take a picture of something beautiful. Well, it was quite hard to do. So I took a picture of me and walking with my new walking shoes, which I thought were beautiful. So that's that. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the dark, but you don't really see it, so I'm not really going to put too much on. But the problem is there's not really a lot of flowers. Well, in my area, there's not really a lot of flowers out yet. I'm not even going to blend it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so got ink on me. So then I'm going to get my machine out again. And, oops. Where is it? Okay, so I've got, this is a new colour. This is Pecan Pie. And I put some adhesive sheet on the back. So where did I put my, oops. And then I'm going to cut out, oh, you can't see, hold on, oh, branch I'm going to cut out this branch for the leaves. And what else am I going to do? Something else. Oh yes, I'm going to cut out these. Where am I? These little flowers at the same time. Okie dokie. Let's make sure I've got this going right, the right way. Okay. Okay, so these are the little flowers. Oh, it's not gonna. There we go. And then make sure this went all the way through. Yes, it did. Okay, let's just take this out. There we go. Okay, let's take the backing off it. You really need the adhesive sheets for this. Okay, so then we're going to just need to stand up to do this part. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. Okay, isn't that cool? Coolio. I'm just going to snip off the edge. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to put it on here. Like so. So let's just do that. I'll just glue this down. Okay, then I think I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals, which I didn't bring. Okay, so let's just put some dimensionals down. Some people are very picky about their dimensionals, especially people on my team. It was quite funny. Me, I just take them from all over the sheet, but some people are very picky and they like to do it in rows. Okay, so I'm just going to put this about here. Okay, now I'm going to stamp the little bird. This this video I think is going to take a little bit longer today. It's got lots of pieces to this. Okay, so I'm going to colour this with light balmy blue. And yeah, some down here. Okay, I forgot about his little beak. I'll put it with no, I will use some fresh curry, I think. It's very small, you can barely see it. Okay, and let's try this, see how this is going to work. So I haven't gotten all of my everything that I wanted from the catalogue yet, so I don't have all of the blends that I wanted. So I'm going to colour this with some Bubble Bath, but I'm going to put some ink on here, and I'm going to use my Wink of Stella. Let's hope this works. Okay, worked very well. Clean off my Wink of Stella. Let me see if you can see this up close. Where am I? Can you see the glitter on it? Oh, let's see. There we go. Okay. Now I just have to cut the bird out. With the little die here. Oops, move that out of the way. Oops. Okay, I don't think I need the machine anymore. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see this properly. Let's bring it down a wee bit. I think that's as far down as I can go. Ooh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to put the birdie on here, like that. So let's just add a little bit of glue here. Okay, so then where did I put my little, this one here? I think I'm just going to fussy cut this one. Are you guys still with me? Excellent. Okay, so I was thinking of just putting this right here like that. The one I did on Saturday, I did a thinking of you kind of thing. I'll show it to you in a minute. And then I'm going to embellish it with I thought about getting the balloon set that's the new balloon set that's in the catalogue, but you know, can't get everything. Well, not right away anyway. Okay, oh, first of all, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to use a Q-tip with the bubble bath, and I'm going to colour these little flowers. This over. Here we go, it's one. I think I asked you this before, Sherry, but are you a demonstrator? Another one. One more. Q-tips are good for using for little pieces like this. I know what you mean about that. Okay, so I'm just going to scrunch these up a wee bit. And then use some glue dots to stick them on. One here. I had to put in another order today, but not a big order, just a small order for just little things I need because I'm taking part in a swap soon. And I needed some of the clear envelopes. Let's just put one here, I think, here. And then I'm going to put some little these are the iridescent pearls. Thank goodness I had these that carried over. Oops. Okay, now, you thought I was done, but I'm not. This is for the inside piece. Let's make sure I've got the right, yeah. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to put a sentiment on the inside right now, but I'm going to just stamp something. Where's my, for the inside piece. A couple of little leaves in here. Oops. Well, that didn't turn out very well, did it? There we go. Maybe I'll do some on this side too. Okay. And this. I was watching Kylie Bertucci's unboxing video last night. She pretty much got everything. Unfortunately, I'm not at her level, but that's okay. You get what you get. You get what you can afford, right? There we go. So this is my card for tonight. I hope you like it. The one I did on the weekend, this one, I did You're in My Thoughts. So I thought it'd be different this time and make it a birthday card. Let's move this up a bit because it's driving me nuts. So, oh, didn't do my little bow here. Silly me. Let's put the blue dot on here. Give it a little trim. Oops. Oops. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Where's my doohickey? Let me see. Change my screen. And okay, that was a long one. So, which sentiment do you like better? The embossed one or the one stamped? I like both of them, so yeah. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Jane. Well, if you like this video, can you give me a thumbs up, because that would be great. And if you're not a subscriber, if you could subscribe to my channel, that really helps me. And yeah, so I'll be going live again on Friday afternoon at 2 o'clock, if you can join me then. If not, then you can watch the replay. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but I'll be making something fun, I'm sure. Actually, the embossed one, yeah, I like that one too, actually. I don't do a lot of embossing, especially on a video, because I'm always scared it's not going to turn out. But this one it turned out good, so I'm happy about that. So anyway, thanks for joining me tonight, ladies, and I will see you on Friday or next Wednesday at the same time. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.